I must tell you, Gia is green with envy in the green room. So watch out when he comes out. In fact, when I see him approaching the piano, I get the feeling that if the piano could move, it would slink away when it sees Gia approaching. Anyway, he is going to do another 6 pieces. He did provide notes for me, but obviously he was already bored by all this because the notes sound like this. Gia Ionesco, they're all except one, they're his compositions. So, Gia Ionesco, Scene or Stage, will be part of the new album by Gia and the unpredictable update throughout. Another, Gia Ionesco, Propagando Psychosophia, can be heard on Gia's album Anatomical Signature. Another, Gia Ionesco, The Purpose, from the album After Was Before, and so on and so on. So, let me tell you something else. At a jazz festival a long time ago, we met a young man. He was probably around 20, and he was playing a really, really, really impressive jazz. And we were so mesmerized by him. We bought. He had a couple of CDs, and we took them with us. And then we listened at home, and we couldn't understand what we had found so seductive. There was nothing. At the conservatory in Bucharest, it was still Conservatorul Ciprian Porumbescu before National University of Music, I think it's called now. And the boys and the girls, had this word, smanas. It doesn't exist outside of that particular location. I don't think there's a word in any language. But smanas was this. If somebody was playing with or without smanas. And this guy had nothing, and we couldn't understand. And through the years, we saw this boy growing and becoming more and more proficient, and he has a dazzling technique. I won't tell you who he is because he's quite well known now. And there's still nothing there. And then we got the explanation, because he gave an interview on the CBC, and he mentioned the fact that he would like very much to also sing, but he can't in North America because his German accent is too thick. While playing, he said, the problem does not exist because what? Am I playing with a German accent? Damn right you are, dude. That was exactly the problem. You are playing with a German accent. Alles muss genauso wie geplant auf dem Klavier gespielt werden. And that was the end of that. While Gia, which I'm going to set free in a moment, plays, as you can probably see by now, with the Balkanic accent. And the Balkanic accent goes like this. Ăsta sunt. Vă place? Ah, bine, bine. Bun, termin de cântat și mergem la o bere. Sau, vă place? Nu. Ah, păcat. Bun, termin de cântat și mergem la o bere. Și acum vi-l dau încă o dată pe Gia, dacă pot să-l găsesc în peștera în care se ascunde.
Antonia, the Wolf, ladies and gentlemen, my friend for many, many years. everybody talks tonight. But I talk the most. So I dedicated a song to the ladies. I love ladies. Always I do. So now I'll dedicate a song to gentlemen. Because it's nobody's gay around here, don't worry. But we have heroes in our midst that we don't know about. Like this gentleman, Hollywood superstar, maybe you don't know. He was in In-Laws, he was in famous Hollywood movies, you know. He's a very modest gentleman, but he's a famous fellow. A hand for him, a hand for him. Vlad Damian, ladies and gentlemen. Woo, 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 woo. Connected to the microphone. Beautiful girls, beautiful girls. So yeah, I know today is not politically correct anymore, you know, but I'm just speaking. I'm old guy. Believe it or not, I'm 70. Almost there. So one gentleman in particular that I love so much, another gentleman that is my great friend, and another gentleman. These three gentlemen I want to talk about. Please bear with me because they are all awesome. And you'll see why, because the song goes there, you know. It's about movies. The song, it's about movies. First of all, we were at a charity that I took this gentleman with me at a charity show where it was Dan Hill was the big fellow, you know, I'm just a woman, like a woman, and those kind of super hits he wrote. Dan Hill, you probably heard about. And this gentleman that I invited, you know, very handsome gentleman, very, very accomplished. And where is this girl? I have witness who doesn't believe me. We are there with this lady. I will not say her name. I will not say her name. Who is a movie director for documentaries? Beautiful lady, not very young anymore, kind of in my age. You know, who is the handsome guy? And I said, you don't stand a chance. He finished first at the academy. He has a lovely family. He's the consul of Romania. He has like 20,000 black belts in what kind of things he has, you know. Let's say Gabrielle. Gabrielle, you don't stand a chance, you know. So she answers very fast. Whoa, you are friends with 007. After this, he approached, you know, everybody introduced him and stuff and things. I think he's one of the most wonderful person on earth. We did a show together that my keyboards didn't work. We had to play just the piano, whatever. I don't even remember what happened. This gentleman didn't balk, didn't fudge, didn't. Very professional. He went on other things. He was very, very professional. He immediately, I mean, super, super character. He fixed the thing in one shot, you know, like amazing, amazing. You know, I was already, you know, no problem. We'll resolve everything. Ladies and gentlemen, I know he's not here tonight. I wish he is, but a big, big hand for Mr. Consul Florentin Titov Gheorghe. The next gentleman, one of my best friends that I love him desperately, at 17. I don't know how many people in this city at 17, or even now, worked with the Beatles. At 17, between 17 and 20, he was at Abbey Road in England. He went on to Vanguard Records, to Prestige. He has his own amazing songs and sounds, and today he has his own company called AMG International, who produces movies all over the world, mostly in US and in Canada. Dual citizen, American-Canadian. Wonderful gentleman. You probably saw him roaming around. He helped me to be signed with Universal, and after this, he helped me to be signed with Sony and with Cobalt in Germany. One of the greatest persons ever existing on this earth. Ladies and gentlemen, Mark S. Berry. He just came from Florida to be here with us. I'm very, very honored. He just came from Florida to be with us, where he had a set of conferences about movie production. And next year, he is in the jury at the Festival of Cannes in France. Mark S. Berry, ladies and gentlemen. And his lovely wife, Sophie. The next gentleman, and again, I don't know how many people in this city can claim that, was on the same stage with Bob Hope. Tom Jones. Somebody even spilled some wine on his pants tonight, I heard. He was on stage with Engelbert Humperdinck. He was part of the orchestra. He's professor at University of Saxophone. He was part of the orchestra who was accompanying Bob Hope, Wayne Newton, Engelbert Humperdinck, Elvis Presley, Tom Jones. I forgot about Tom Jones. Ladies and gentlemen, great friend of mine. You can hear him on my record, Anatomical Signatures, Clifford Ojala. The song that I'm playing, I hope Mark will find some house for it somewhere there, some home in some movie. It's about doing movies. It's so much fun to be on stage, to be in a recording studio. People think, for some people, from 9 to 5, and all the respect, from 9 to 5, some people are like, I don't want that, it's craziness, I go to work, at 5 I go home, goodbye. But other people are like, I would love to be in that life, people coming, people going, movie directors, actors, producers, technicians, everybody. This gentleman with the camera, all those guys are moving around like crazy on a movie set, on a recording studio room, and so on. So this song that I wrote for this gentleman kind of try to catch that atmosphere of craziness. So I know tonight we try to combine a bit classics with jazz. You saw I don't play exactly swing and more like post-bop and modal jazz and stuff, and close to classical. But this song really goes out to avant-garde and stuff. I hope you bear with me. It's not exactly your middle-of-the-road type, but I hope you close your eyes and you feel you are in a movie studio. I had a friend, gee, I pay everything, I pay for you, I pay for me. Take me on tour, please, with us, My friend, if we have space in the bus, maybe let me ask the guys, whatever, He promptly quit the job. He has, years ago, today he has a consulting office by himself, when he came back from the tour with us, So some people would love that kind of life, But bear with me because the song will be a bit crazy. So please bear with me, hear the song. You don't like it, I understand. Yeah. But I hope you like it and you realize what kind of craziness it's. Some people are not made for that life. It's high octane, But other people, like, for instance, Mark can tell you even better than me, it's a wonderful life, if you like that kind of thing. It's your blood. Yes. So thank you so much, and I'm done here because who takes this from me? Nobody takes it from me? Okay. Yeah. Well, now, because it will ring like let me close it. Ah, you did? Yes. So we go to the song now. the super international superstar, Magdalena Popa. Was never done before. Juana was very kind to introduce us. We met a few times in town and she remembered, but without Juana probably wouldn't reconnect. She's living here in Toronto, Order of Canada, Ordinul Mihai Viteazu, super, all the stages in the Magdalena Popa, you must live under the rock, not to know the rhythm. So I presented her this new song. It's in 1908. Only us in the Balkans. And the guys in India played in 1980. Never was done before in ballet. So she's our advisor and she's interested in the project. Let's see if it will come out. Pray for us and something to come out of it. The last song for tonight. Somebody up there likes it a lot. This was my big hit. Actually, this was on the radio even in Thailand. I'm very honored. I remember recording with Mark. Hello, this is Radio Luxembourg. Gia Ionesco. You remember those funny things? So we were featured on so many radio stations. So kind of a lot of people say, the guy who wrote this one, Phenomenal Method is the name. So everybody knows me for this song, you know. Așa. Și vă mulțumim foarte mult că ați venit. Ne-a făcut plăcere deosebită de Ziua României să facem un spectacol deosebit și sperăm data viitoare să facem unul și mai mare. Și altă dată și altă dată? Excelent! Thank you, good night! Noapte bună, mersi! Good night!